anybody that comes from the boxing world is just super passionate about, seeing kids get active, not pushing buttons on a controller and sitting in front of a TV all day long.
Technology is amazing, especially for the people that can't box. You give them like a chance to even showcase themselves. Like, for instance, I was speaking to the owner of the company. He was saying that, listen, I'm trying to put rankings up in there, put world rankings and etc. So you give these people a chance to showcase their greatness.
Oh, for me, it's a complete game changer. So one of the things that we've done is that we've got one lad who's got cerebral palsy who uses an electric wheelchair, and he competes against one of my heavyweights. So for me, it's just fully inclusive. It just works for everybody, and that's what I love about the whole system.
It's very real. Like on the outside of the ring, you can see like what you're doing as well. So you're not going to sit in the front room, start smashing the front room up, but you can also play the game, and that's the good thing about it.
It just gives them a way to, amp their workout up to where, especially with boxing, where they're not taking the physical abuse all the time. They can get in and stay sharp, get their reflexes sharp, and stay in shape without always having to get hit every day. So it feels really good.
The pros come in and they're like, oh, what's this about? And then when they had a go on it, for me, that's the biggest seller. It's when they come off it and they go, oh my God, that's not a game, that is a workout. That is a workout. And that's what's really good about it. When you get to that stage where you can't spar because you're getting so close to an event, this keeps you still sharp.
It's good. It's good to see kids getting involved into boxing, and it keeps them on the right track. And it's a great place to have it in Islington Boxing Gym. It's got a lot of history in here. Taking away funding and things like that is wrong, because it's not giving people enough life skills and a lot of respect for other people. Because when you come into a boxing gym, you have to give everyone respect. You have to give your coaches respect. You have to give the other people you're training with respect. Plus, then when you go and box yourself, after you win or lose, you have to show good sportsmanship in it. And that's the thing what I like most about boxing.
I was young at the time when they just started cutting them. So it went from 1 year, that's what we were doing all day. We were playing, doing, building bikes and doing all this stuff and building a community, to all of a sudden it's shut down. And then now those same kids are, there's some horror stories, and there's some, obviously I did all right, but there's a lot more horror stories than good stories. Most people know people that carry knives and guns are scared, so having the ability to be self-assured in your physical ability to defend yourself, and it also builds a level of composure or humility. So the boxing teaches you that. So when you're in situations that could escalate, to say, hey mate, I'm sorry, it's not worth it.
If everyone knows how to box, no one's going to be scared and think, oh, he's going to stab me. It's the understanding of the martial arts, and boxing is very great for self-defense. You won't need to pick up a knife if you know how to use your fist. It's been absolutely amazing seeing the young kids, seeing myself in there. I wish I had people like that come towards me, teach me, educate me, telling me that I could do it, because as a youngster, you think that it's almost impossible to be where I am today, or be where the Joshuas are, or the Vladimir Klitschko's are, but it's possible. You just got to believe in yourself.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a nice experience to meet the boxers, to give us tips from them. It was nice.
It clears my head, keeps me fit and keeps me off the streets, so yeah, that's why I like boxing.
Boxing gyms are open normally 4 or 5 nights a week, so you go there and it just gives you something to do every night. When you finish school, you think, I've got boxing now, so it gives you the night to do that sort of thing. So there's 30 kids here today. That's 30 kids off the street, Not saying that all of them could get into knife crime, but just that temptation. When you're bored on the streets, you try and find something to do, and you kind of can go down the wrong alley pretty easy, sort of thing. And like I said, this just gives them something to focus on and something to want to do all the time,